Okay, Isaac. So now that you read the first chapter, who do you think is the narrator? Who do you think is telling the story?
I think it's the biggest sister, the oldest sister, and these are two younger sisters, Fern and Vanetta. Because it said that Fern had Miss Patty Cake stuffed doll, and right here she has a stuffed doll.
Right,
So
in the
it's
picture.
Fern and Vanetta, and they don't say who she is.
You know, I don't think that they actually do give her name in the first chapter from what I recall.
Yeah.
And so, okay, so the older sister is telling the story, and what is the what's the main point of the first chapter that you read?
Pa and Big Ma, their dad and their father and their father's mother, their grandma, are sending them to Oakland to visit Cecile.
Cecile.
They don't tell us who Cecile is.
They don't tell us who Cecile is, but throughout the chapter, they kind of say a little bit about Cecile, right? Yeah. Is Cecile, would you say she's somebody that they're excited to go see?
It doesn't really say.
What did you think?
I don't think so. I think they're just going to see Cecile. I think they're excited about going there because it said that they're gonna like get signature. They said that they thought they were gonna get signatures, pick oranges, and waves.
Right, because they're going to a new place. You know where Oakland is?
I know the Oakland Raiders. It's a football team, but
where are they from?
I don't know. Where is Oakland?
In California.
Oh.
I wonder if they said that in here. I don't think they did in the first chapter. Also, so why do you think, now that you know who Cassius Clay is, Muhammad Ali, why do you think they call the first chapter Cassius Clay Clouds?
Because they said that the clouds were jabbing at the plane, and Muhammad Ali Cassius Clay was a boxer, and you like, what's the idea in boxing? Jabs.
Right. I think that that's a pretty cool way to, because I don't know if you've ever been on a plane, but sometimes when you're flying and there's turbulence, it's kind of scary and the plane shakes. So I thought that was a very good description of how it might feel to be in a plane. Were there any parts in this chapter that confused you? Or that you had any questions about?
I don't really know what a monkey grinder's accordion is.
A what?
Right here, it says monkey grinder's accordion.
Yeah, let's see this. Can you read the sentence?
I kept my whimper to myself. It was bad enough my insides were squeezed in and stretched out like a monkey grinder's accordion.
Like a monkey grinder's accordion. You know, the first thing that comes to mind actually is I don't know, those monkeys that play music and dress up in cute little outfits.
Oh, like the things, the symbols, the wind-up toys?
Yeah, because I don't know. I'll have to look that up because monkey grinder's accordion, that's like what comes to mind. So maybe she felt like her insides were stretched in and out. I mean, when you think about an accordion, you know, what do you think she was feeling if your insides are feeling like they're stretched in and out?
You're like carton, like sick, feeling nauseous.
Yeah, maybe she's feeling a little bit anxious.
Yeah.
That's funny. Okay, so we are going to stop right there, and I wanted to go back to the digraph that we just discussed, the word anchored that made the k sound instead of the ch sound. And I want you and a partner to get together and come up with a list of other words that have that same pattern. For example, I mean, does one pop in your mind right now?
Only names of soccer players.
Only the names, okay. I mean, you'd be surprised when you think about words. You can even look through this book or look through some of your words in your notebook, and you try to come up with some of the words that you might not even think of that we use every day. So do that for me. And we learned a few words today, right? The beginning of the story. How did the word spectacle help you? Did knowing the meaning of the word help you when you were reading it in the story?
Yeah.
Do you know where?
They didn't want to draw attention to themselves on the plane, because then the white people would think that they get the wrong idea about them. Like they would because it said that they'd
Are you fine? I know it was I think it was towards the beginning. Actually, I think it was towards the beginning. Hold on. So yeah, just read the sentence.
The last thing Pa and Big Ma wanted to hear was that we made a grand Negro spectacle of ourselves, 30,000 feet up in the air, around all these white people. They didn't want white people to think that like black people were like all just bad and like misbehaved.
Yeah, exactly. Good. All right. So I would like for you to read the next chapter, and again, take your notebook with you and write down anything that you have any questions about. And if you finish reading before everybody else is done, then I'd like you to just write a reflection about what you think about the time period. And number 2, whether or not you think that these girls, when you read the sentence about the spectacle, and you just said that they were afraid of white people thinking that black people were making yeah. I would just like you to think about that. And do you think that 3 black sisters would think that today?
Definitely.
And think, well, you don't have to tell me, but I want you to write it down, and that could be a reflection. Okay? All right. Good job.